Coming in at number 9, Vince Staples, Ramona Park, Broke My Heart. Vince Staples, these past, I want to say, 3 years. The project before this one, the self-titled one, incredibly good. Really love that album. I think it was in my top 10, top 20 last year. Whatever year it dropped, it was in my top albums. This is just another one. Like, he's in the zone right now. He has mastered his style and craft, and he's just making beautiful projects. And this is just another example of that. It's crazy because the music he makes in his age group, I guess that's why he's such an enigma, because he appeals and he makes music for an older type audience. Like, he's like cut from that old school type of cloth, to me, musically. But because I don't think he has missed since he started dropping albums. I think the only project that I didn't care from Vince Staples was the Big Fish project. I didn't care for that, but everything after that, he hasn't missed at all. All the beats are fire on here, and this is just another one of those, you press play, you gotta let that thing roll, because it's so cohesive and just well crafted, bro. Like, sequenced perfectly. They did. Like, Vince did. Coming in at number 8, Joey Badass, 2000. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what to expect, being that Joey Badass hasn't dropped an album since American Badass. I think that was the last one. I think that was his last project. But yeah, because he's been acting on 50 Cent shows, so he's been getting his acting checks. He ain't been worried about no rapping. So I kind of didn't have no expectation. I didn't want to have no high expectations because he ain't been rapping, or has he been rapping? You know, you just have that as a fan, like, and he naming it 2000. It's like you taking that chance, but did not disappoint whatsoever. This is one of those ones, you press play, you let that thing go. I'm listening to something off this project at least every day. 1 or 2 songs at least every day since it dropped. Real dope project. Now this, number 7, Freddie Gibbs, Soul Separately. This is probably like my highest ranked album that has a couple of skips on it. Only because the songs that I do love, I love like heavy rotation. But the songs that I do skip, which is Pain and Strife, Zipper Bags, Too Much, those 3, not on my album playlist. Minus those 3, you can let it run. Like, you can let it run. Everything else other than those 3 are supremely fire. And I listen to those songs a lot. But those 3, like, it would have been the perfect album for me without those 3. But this is like the only top 10 album that I have on this list that has some skips. The only one. Only because the songs that I don't skip are crazy fire. Number 6, Black Thought, Cheat Codes. Black Thought, Danger Mouse. I didn't know what to expect because Danger Mouse is hit or miss for me when it comes to production. Sometimes he's hitting the nail on the head. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know where you're going with this production-wise. But Black Thought is a consistent. He's going to rap his ass off. No matter who's the producer. So I knew that much. No matter who's producing the music, Black Thought is going to rap. So, press play. And my God, Danger Mouse laced him with this kind of blaxploitation 70s, but I don't know, it's like a retro, non-retro, I don't know, man. Danger Mouse laced him with some fire. And you know what Tariq is going to do, kill the mic. Enough said. The beats that he selected from Danger Mouse was perfect. Coming in at number 5, Benny the Butcher, Tana Talk 4. I love this album. Since the day it dropped, stayed in heavy rotation. Don't necessarily have a favorite song because this is one of those ones. I press play, let that thing roll. And then especially coming off of Burden of Proof, which I was kind of on the fence with. I didn't love that album, but I didn't hate it. And I rarely revisit it and it wasn't a purpose thing. Because I could go back to some of those songs on Burden of Proof, and they're not bad songs. That sound for Benny is just not the sound that I like. Benny got back to the sound that I like on this Tana Talk 4 and delivered a fire album, and I love it.